I am currently on Amazon.com. I'm going on Amazon.com right now. Okay, okay. So if I ask if you can hear me, you can just unmute yourself, tell me you can hear me, and then mute back. So like I said, I'm on Amazon.com, right? I'm on Amazon.com, and I have my publisher rocket open already. I also have my KDP account ready. I'm going to set up an ad, just a sample ad. I'm going to use one of my book, one of my fiction book. I'm going to use one of my fiction book to run this class. All right, so let's assume I want to. Can you see my Amazon KDP dashboard? I'm currently on my Amazon KDP dashboard. Can you see it? All right, so marketing. So I'm on marketing. So I want to run ads on. They'll ask us to choose the marketplace. You'll see featured ads. They'll ask us to choose the marketplace. So we choose Amazon.com, and then you click on learn more. Okay, you click learn more. This is practical now. All right, click learn more. Then we'll choose start advertising. They'll ask us to register. I think they gave me $100 free credit. $100. I can run ad 100 for 100 till someone clicks my book up to, and I spend up to $100 before I now start paying for myself. They give me $100 in ad credits. So now before you continue, I have to tell you this, right? Amazon ads is not what to sell your book. Your book, you will be the one to sell your book. That's the first thing. It's not a magic wand, right? Amazon ad is not magic. The purpose of the ad is just to show your book to more people. What we actually sell your book is the book. That's what I mean by that is your book cover, your title, your subtitle, how convincing it is, your book description. Do you have A plus content? How detailed are your A plus content? Not just any kind of A plus content. Do you have editorial reviews? Did you buy reviews? These are the things that has to be in place before you run ad. You don't just write a book and you run ad because you published a book. You have to put reviews. So when people are actually going through, they'll see reviews. You purchase reviews, you put editorial reviews. If you have been on this particular book I shared in my, there's this book I talked about, 5 ingredient longevity cookbook. 5 ingredients. 5. What is happening now? Is it because you are still loading? Okay, don't load again. Five ingredients. Longevity cookbook. Have you watched this video? Yes. Alright, let me show you something about editorial review. I talked about it in that video, so I'm surprised you're asking me what is editorial review. Okay, editorial reviews, usually the legal way of doing it is that you submit your book to publication platforms. You submit your book to publication websites. They will read your book and then give honest reviews about the book. So publication websites are websites that you might need to even pay. You might need to even pay for them to give you editorial reviews. So you pay them, submit your book, they will read it, and then come and drop editorial reviews on the book. They'll give you their reviews. You copy it and paste here. Then you can now put the name of the company, the name of the people that give you the review. But you don't need to go through that route. You can use ChatGPT to just get this. I'll create a video. I'll make a video this week on how to do this. You can actually add it in this marketing place. So when we come to, I hope you know how we got here, but you know how we came here now. Here. All right. So now that you understand what will sell your book, all these things need to be in place. What you see here now, let's watch this guy. If this guy is running out of his book will sell very well. Why? Because this title is trendy. Like I said, the title is a hot keyword. His subtitle is easy and straight to the point. If you look at the subtitle, it's not confusing you. If you go through the description, his description is very clear and short. It tells you what you will find. All your cookbook should have what people will see inside, right? What they will benefit. It should always start with a hook. Start with a hook. Describe the book small, what people will find inside, and then your call to action. These are the, call it the 4 or the 5 things your description to have: a hook, this description, what people will find inside, and then call to action. This whole place is call to action. Then your description will be top notch. Second thing your book will have is review. You can get reviews, you can purchase reviews, you can get like 2-3 reviews. All right, you can pay people to give you your book reviews, 5-star. They write few things about the book. Third thing your book will have is A+ content, which this guy has. You can see it's A+ content. It's very amazing. Your A+ content should show the interior of your book. So always look for how to bring in your book interior inside of your A+ content, so that when people, they know what to expect when they actually buy your book. So they know, if I buy your book, this is what I'm going to see. This is the kind of interior I'm expecting to see in your book. All right. It should have an image of a particular meal. It should have some things that to convince people to buy. Just go through your competition. What I do is I study like 3 or 4 bestsellers in that particular topic. I see their A+ content, and then I pick 1 or 2 things from them to create my own. That's how I do it. So once I'm done with my A+ content, I buy review, I put my editorial review, I can go ahead and run ad on my book, knowing that my book is going to sell because my interior is going to be perfect. Also include bonus inside of your book. If you want it to sell faster, include a bonus inside of your book. So after that, okay, go ahead, continue, ask your question. It has to be before the recipes, after your table of contents. After your table of contents, or even before your table of content. You can add it before your table of contents. So if I wanted to add my own, if I want to add my own now, after this copyright page, after this, I will add my this bonus before I put my table of contents. After my table of content, then I will now do about me. All my cookbook have about me. Yes, all my cookbook has this. Another thing my cookbook usually have is I ask people to give me review in my book. After putting, no, I don't pay. I put, after this about me here now, I come down and then I tell them, if you purchase this book and you love it, help people read this book more, or this book to do well more, by dropping a honest review on it on Amazon. I put it in the front page here, not in the ending, in the front. I put, people should put review after purchasing this book and enjoying the content. They should not forget to give me a review. I include it in the front before I now go ahead and start my content. So I ask for review in the front page of my book. I put about me, then I put ask for review. This bonus comes before table of contents. So that's how I structure my own. That's how I structure my book. On your back cover, don't let your back cover be blank. If you are always writing your book and your back cover is blank, stop doing that. Always make sure you put contents inside of your back cover, so it makes your work look like a professional editor did it. So once all these things are in place, you can run ad. You can go ahead and run ad. If all these things are not in place, don't bother running ad. That's the first thing you have to know. So the next thing we'll do now is, after setting up all these things in place, now you come here and then you look for your book. All right, so let's say I want to run ad now on, I think this particular, always run ad on paperback. right? Don't run ad on paperback and Kindle at the same time. Yes, run ad on paperback. Paperback will give you more money. Some people are always looking for free Kindle books that they want to read. So your book might just be coming up and people might just end up clicking your book because they're looking for ebooks, free Kindle books to read, free Kindle books to read. And because your book is on promotion, if your title matches what they are searching for, they might just be clicking your book and you not see any sales. So I always prefer running ad on paperback because I've seen more results on paperback, right? I've seen more results on my paperback. So select your book. Now, when you come here, sorry, I didn't talk about this ad format. So I usually leave it at custom text. Okay, standard ad. Sorry, not custom text. I leave it at standard ad. I leave that standard ad so that I don't waste time writing any text. So there's you can try this. So it doesn't affect whether your book makes sales or not. Actually, it doesn't affect whether your book makes sales or not. Like I said, it's not the ad that will sell the book. It's the book that will sell the book. So ad format is not really that important. I hate come and start writing text under the book. You know, there are some ads you see on Amazon. Let me show you an example. You will see a text by the side. Let me know if we have something like that. I don't think we'll see something like that. Let's not waste time. I don't want to start looking for something like that now. All right, so standard ad, then you give it a name. I always name it. Now on Amazon, can you mute your mic because there's noise in your background? Right, so I run 3 types of ad on every of my book. I run 3 types of ad. I run the first one, I call it automatic ad. So let's say the name of this particular book is the Alpha Chosen Luna. So I will just find a particular name for it. I might say Chosen Luna. Chosen Luna. I run 3 types of ad on each of the book. So if I have 3 cookbooks, I don't run one ad for all the 3 cookbooks. Each cookbook, 3 types of ad. One, let's say I have Mediterranean cookbook. I'll run 3 ads on Mediterranean cookbook. If I have keto cookbook, I'll run 3 ads on keto cookbook. If I have what other book title book cookbook now? Let's say I have what title now will I use now? I hope you get the point, Sha. So I don't run one ad for all my cookbook. I don't run that way. The reason why is because so that you can monitor which of the book is taking your money and you can post it. That's one. Because if you run everything at the same time, you will not know which of the book is actually costing you unnecessary clicks without sales. It might be difficult for you to go and start tracing which of this book or which of the keywords is doing that. So for each of the book, I run auto ads, I run manual ads, and then I run auto targeting. I target authors, right? I run auto ads, I run manual ads, I run auto targeted ads. So I target authors that have written books that are related to my books, popular authors, because many times customers go on Amazon, they might not know the title of the book they are searching for, but they know the author, right? They know the author. So I use those ads too separately. All right, so I will call this particular ad I want to run now Chosen Luna Auto, right? So I'll select the paperback. I will leave it in auto ad. I'll set my bid price. I start with 0.21 and then watch it from there. If it's getting too much clicks but no sales, I reduce it, right? If it's getting a lot of impressions, some books can get impressions but no clicks. When your book is getting impressions but no clicks, you have to check whether it's your description that is causing it or your book cover. Impression means people are seeing it but they are not clicking on it. So if your book is getting impression but it's not getting clicks, it means your book cover is faulty. You have to change your book cover. Your book cover is what will make people first of all click your book, right? So if your book is getting impressions and getting clicks but it's not getting sales, then you now have to check your description. You have to now check your interior inside of your book, because people will click, they will check your A plus content, they will check your description. So if all these things are not top notch, if they are not standard, you get clicks, you will not get sales. But if all these things are in place and they are standard, if people check the read sample and they see the first 6 pages and they love what they are seeing, they will buy your book. But if you are getting impressions, you are getting clicks, you are not getting sales, it means something is wrong somewhere, either your description or your A plus content or your this thing, your interior was not creatively designed. It was not designed creatively. So you check it. So I'll leave it at 2-1. Then negative keyword targeting. I usually don't put anything here, but if you want to use something here, you target those people that like looking for free things. Like you write free ebook, and the beautiful thing is Amazon will give you suggestions. Free ebook. So people who are looking for anything free should avoid you. Add all of them. So anything you see here, free ebook for Prime members, anything free should be avoided. You add them. So Amazon, once anybody is searching is free, this book will not come out. So free, I will be typing free fiction because my book is based on fiction, right? Free fiction. You can write free cookbook, free recipes, free Mediterranean recipes, free journal, anything that just has to do with free that comes to your mind. Make sure your book does not show. So if my title is longevity cookbook, I'll write free. Okay, let me add this one first. Add keyword above. So let's say my title now is longevity. I'll write free recipes. Let me see. Gluten free recipes, freerecipes.com, free recipes book, free recipes cookbook. So that's my book. If it's a cookbook, let it not show when people are looking for anything free. I'll add it. So I will come here again, write free longevity. Let me see if anything will show. Moving free longevity. Free diets, free diet books on Kindle, free diet books, free dietly ads. So this is what you will just be doing. Any free things. You don't want your book to come out when people are searching for anything that has to be free. So that's what you add on this negative keyword targeting. So it just means that your book will not show. Negative keywords prevent your ad from displaying when a shopper searches terms that matches with your negative keywords. So anything you don't want people to search and see your book, you add it here. Negative product targeting. This is where you put a book's ASIN, sorry. So any book that you don't want to show in line with your book, you add it here. That book, whenever people are searching for it, it's not going to show. So you can leave this part. Then when it comes to campaign bidding strategy, I use up and down, dynamic bids, up and down, right? I use down only, sorry, not up and down. I use down only. This was confusing me. I use dynamic bid down only. Now, another thing I do is when it has to do with top of search, I increase it by 10%. Top of search means if people searches for my book, this place here, your book will show on this top search. So if they search for anything that has to do with longevity cookbook, in the first 3 or 4 books that are going to see is your book, right? So I increase, this is my own personal strategy, right? I increase my top of search percentage. Now this where they say I don't touch this, I leave this at 0. But see this product page, I increase it by 20%. Now let me explain what product page means. Product page has to do with, if you click on this book now, this is what they call product page, frequently bought together. This is what they call product page. Product related to this item, this is what they call product page. This is product page, this is product page. So everything here is product page. So you are going to see, you notice you see sponsored. So this guy now is targeting this particular book. This guy who is sponsoring this is book now just released. So it's actually targeting people who are buying this cookbook. So if they come here and they are scrolling down to go and see A plus content, they will stumble upon this is book, Living Better, and then they might want to go and see it, and they might end up buying the book. So if you want your book to appear below here, target this product page. I usually increase the percentage so that my book will show them more, right? That's why I don't increase my default bid. I leave it at this. You can even sometimes save. If I want to increase the percentages here to like 50, I come here and reduce this to like 11. So when I reduce this to 11, this means when people are clicking my bid, I'm not paying much, but my book can be showing in a lot of relevant places. I can now come here and increase this to like 20 or 30. All right, so that when it shows there and people are clicking on it, I'm not paying too much. Then I will gradually be increasing the bid. I'll be watching the results and be adjusting the bid. This can always be adjusted. Can always, depending on the impression. If my impression is too low, and I'm not getting enough clicks, I will increase this bid. I'll start with increasing from like 0.15, 0.19, 2.1, can even increase to as much as 4. If I now watch how high the impression is going and how the sales is coming in very well, I increase it so that it will keep showing to more people and more sales will keep coming in, right? So this can always be increased. So you can always start with lesser and increase it instead of starting with higher and be reducing it. Start with low and increase it than starting with high and be increasing it. All right, it's better you start with 0.11 and then gradually increase it than start something high and then you are bringing it down. You don't want your impression to be dropping, you want it to be growing gradually. Your impression should be increasing, not reducing. And what will make your impression increase is your bid, your bidding amount. All right, so this should be 0, top of search and product page. So I've showed you what product pages are, showed you what top of search is. All right, you want your book to show in these two places more importantly than this. If there's any way for me to even reduce this self to like minus 50, I won't put it there. I don't want my if it's not here and here, it's hard for you to make sales, right? So I'll make sure I rename this again. Chosen Luna Auto. I will come here. I'll put it. Now, when it has to do with the start date, so today is 13th. When I come here, even though today is 13th, let me check because this calendar is not correct. This is 12th. Today is 12th. Sorry. Today is actually 12th. So you don't start your ad the same day. Let's say you are seeing 12 here. If you click on this 12, choose 13. Whatever one number you are seeing here, when you click on it, choose the next one. If not, you will not get enough results. This is from experience now. I'm speaking from experience. Don't just say today is 12. Let me start my ad today. You will be shocked. Your ad, it will show you delivering, but you will not see results. The impressions will be counting slowly. This is because Amazon will not have enough time to actually review your book. The algorithm will not have enough time to position your book very well, right? So always start the next day so that the review process can take place. Amazon algorithm can get used to your book and then start showing it gradually, right? So speaking from experience, don't start your ad the same day that you are seeing here. What was here was 12. Don't start it 12. Change it to the next day. Add one more date to it. Then when it has to do with end date, leave the end date, no end date. Don't put any end date to your ad. So I usually leave this as $10. I don't, because I've never actually spent more than $10. I've never used more than $10 for an ad in a day. Like I've not exhausted $10 daily budget. I've not exhausted. So all right, additional changes. So what they will ask me to do next now is to go and, the reason why I cannot launch this campaign yet is I have to put billing information. And I don't want to do that on this account. All right, this account is an account that I will close. So I don't want to put any unnecessary ad payment that will not make them terminate the account before I close my and open it. Because I can go and put ad now, they will put I in the account. So I will cancel, I will just save it as draft. So after doing that, I will click on launch ad, right? So because of this is not the class to run that, I'll click on save draft, then I'll create another one. So let's now create for this same book. Remember I told you for each particular book, I run 3 types of ad. First is auto ad. Auto ad is Amazon will get keywords that are in your 7 backend, that are in your title, keywords in your subtitle, keywords in your description, keywords of book related to your book. They will help you get keywords to run your ad for you. You don't have to stress yourself gathering keywords from different sites and all that. So auto ads very important. Then I will go back to campaigns. Then I will create. If you leave this page, you lose your changes. Please tell that I'm leaving this page. Blah 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 blah. Leave page. Okay. So let me create on this same book, and let me now create the manual targeting. Right on this same book, I'll create the manual targeting ad. So if it were a cookbook, so I'm going to now use to get keywords now for that cookbook. I'm going to use this publisher rocket to do that. I'll use publisher rocket to do that. So hurry up, I don't know why my system is hanging. Hurry up. So I want to launch another one. I don't know why this is still loading. Okay, create campaign. So I'll click on create campaign to create another campaign. All right, so sponsored product is what I'm going to choose. Continue. Okay, so standard ad again. It will ask me for the name. So I'm going to use Chosen Luna Manual. Chosen Luna Manual. Alright, so I've done the one for auto. I will select the Chosen Luna. Selected. I will go to manual targeting now. I'll choose manual targeting. I'll choose manual targeting. So on this manual targeting, you can see keyword targeting and product targeting. So the third ad I'm going to run is using product targeting. So on this keyword targeting now, they are going to give me suggested keywords, right? But before I select suggested keyword, don't use suggested bid, use custom bid, and let your custom bid start with low custom bid. Start with low and increase. Either you start with this 1-1 or you start with 2-1, right? Start with 1-1 or 2-1. I usually remove broad. I leave only phrase and exact. There is no need to select broad. If you select broad, both books that does not concern your book, once a particular, let's say this temptation now, anything that has to do with temptation, whether it's romance book or not, your book will come out. That's what broad is talking about. Whether the book is a romance book or not, because you have broad selected, your book is going to come out. All right, and we don't want that. Like this wolf now, if I select broad and someone search for maybe a wolf shirt, my book can come out because wolf is included and because I selected broad. So I don't want broad. I want phrase or exact. Phrase means there must be something attached to that wolf, like wolf shifter, paranormal wolf, chosen lunar. But if it's broad, even if it's just only lunar that the person type, lunar shirt, lunar medicine, lunar injection, your book will be coming out because it's broad. So make sure you don't select broad, even in your cookbooks too. Don't use broad, please. Right? So for this suggested, you want your, remember this is suggested and they are suggesting keywords for you. That is why you have to make sure that your bid is custom and is 0.11. And then I will choose add all. There's a place where I should see add all. So I'll add all of them here. All of them will start appearing here, and you'll be seeing the number of keywords showing here, right? So you can see all of them 0.11, 0.11, 0.11. All right. So if you set it to suggested bid, you'll be paying what Amazon wants you to pay. So under this suggested, I have added all the keywords that Amazon suggested for me based on my cookbook or based on my book's title and subtitle. All right. So based on this book title and subtitle, coming to manual targeting, under keyword targeting, Amazon suggested some keywords that will help your book sell, right? They suggest all these things are Amazon's suggested keywords based on the book that I want to run ads on. So I have to now make sure that even though they are suggesting the keywords for me, that my bid, I'm the one in control of my bidding. So I don't want them to suggest bid for me. I have to use custom bid, and I have to set the bid to exactly what I want. And I don't want their keyword targeting for me to be under broad. I only chose phrase and exact. Then I added all of them here. So I already have 171 keywords already. But that's not going to be enough to actually show this book to as many people that need to see it. Right? So they're asking me enter. I'll close this. I don't need to see this. This should not be showing at all. Alright, so next is to enter list. So I've added all the Amazon suggested bid for me. Now this enter list means I have to go and source out keywords for myself using Publisher Rocket or using other websites, using Amazon. Amazon can give you keywords. You can go to Amazon now and type this your book. I can go to Amazon now and search out this my book. And I will see other books that I can just carry their keywords and just add to this place. So even before I go to Publisher Rocket, I can do my own. Let me duplicate this. I can do my own manual adding of keywords, right? I'll show you what I mean by doing my own manual adding of keywords. Because if you come to this Amazon search bar, all right, if you come to this Amazon search bar, Amazon can suggest keywords for you on this search bar. So if I delete this now and just use only the alphas chosen, so you can see Amazon is suggesting keywords, and these keywords are what other people are searching for on Amazon. So I can actually screenshot this, or I can get a pen and paper and write all these things down, and then go to this my ad and include it under this suggested, under this enter list. I can go and add Alpha's Chosen Lunar Book 1, Alpha's Choice, Alpha's Chosen Series, the Alpha's Chosen by Luna, the Alpha Chosen Series. So these are what Amazon is suggesting. I can even remove this chosen and use only the alphas and see what people are searching for. So this is manual way of getting keywords that I want to use, whether for cookbook strategy. You can try for cookbook strategy too, right? So people are searching for the alphas, what? The alpha sister, the alpha series, the alpha savior, the alpha's contract, the alpha's son, the alpha's cost queen, the alpha swap, the alpha's daughter, the cloud alpha, hyper S alpha, the alpha's mate, blah 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 blah. So I can screenshot all this and use them on this place. I'm not even done. I'll still come back and type Luna. I'll come back and type paranormal, and I'll get all the keywords that customers are searching for under these particular keywords that are in my title and subtitle. So if it was cookbook I was using, let's say I'm using this cookbook for example, I will carry these 5 ingredients. First of all, I will copy it out. You can even see what people are searching for. What is that? Let me copy. Hey. All right. So let me come and paste these 5 ingredients and see what people are searching for. All right. So what they have to do the 5 ingredients, people are searching for 5 ingredient keto cookbook, 5 ingredient paleo cookbook, 5 ingredient keto, 5 ingredient cookbook, 5 ingredient meals, 5 ingredient or less cookbook, 5 ingredients for 2. So I can copy all these and use them right here. I can come and paste them here. So this is me doing manual method first of all, using what people are searching for on Amazon to get keywords that will rank my book. That's the first way to do it. After searching 5 ingredients, I can come and search longevity cookbook and see if I will see something under the search bar. I will search longevity cookbook. All right, so let's see what people are searching for under longevity cookbook. The longevity nutrients, the longevity kitchen, Japanese cookbook for longevity, the Blue Zones longevity cookbook, the carnivore diet cookbook. I can even add guide to total health. I can add longevity paradox cookbook. Let me see if this is a powerful title self. Longevity paradox, the plant paradox cookbook. The plant paradox cookbook, 9,000 something review. Let me see if this book is doing very well. Plants paradox cookbook, 117 results. 117 results. The plants paradox. Dr. Steven. So I think this book will be trademarked. So this book might possibly be trademarked. So if you want to write this, you have to. Wow, this guy actually the 5 ingredients plant powered cookbook. Wow, this guy is a criminal fellow. This guy is a criminal. He used plants paradox to get this. The 5 ingredients plant powered cookbook. Wow, and he's doing very well. 2023. Let me see what's the BSR. Oh, he's not doing very well. He's not doing that well. Paperback 1 million point something. It's not doing very well. It's not doing well. But he's selling. He's using the. I'm deviating. It's sweet to do research. If you are doing research like this, it's very, very sweet. It's very, very sweet. Plant-based cookbook for beginners. Plant-based cookbook. The complete plant-based cookbook. Wow, this is a nice title too. Paradox diet. Plant-based high protein cookbook. Okay, so I just copied longevity, right? And I came there and I'm seeing other titles I can add to my book to get more and more titles. So that's the first thing I will do first. I will use the manual Amazon search bar. I will use Amazon search bar to get more keywords, right? You can even do, there's on my source a 30 minutes longevity cookbook. If you put 30 minutes now, you'll be shocked. 30 minutes. 30 minutes longevity cookbook. Let's see. The 30 minutes Dr. Lee's diet cookbook 2025. Who is Dr. Lee? So this is how I do my own research when I get cookbook title that I share on my YouTube, right? Most times this is one way I do my research. So I just saw that there's somebody answering Dr. Lee. Let's find out who Dr. Lee is. Let's see who is Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee's diet cookbook. 44 results only. And this is the only book available on Dr. Lee. Dr. William Lee. Who is this Dr. William Lee? Okay. Okay, eat to beat your diet. Dr. Lee's diet cookbook. Dr. Lee's diet cookbook. Inspired by Dr. William Lee's teaching. So let's check if this title is doing very well on Publisher Rocket. Let me see. Pardon me, I'm deviating, but this can be a hot cookbook. Let me see if it is doing very well. Let me see if the title is doing. So he's making $1,000 monthly, just 164 competition. Someone is making this. So he's actually doing very well, and the competition is low. Has low competitive score. It does not have enough searches. That does not mean people are not. If he's making this amount monthly, it means people are actually buying the book. For it to be making this amount monthly, with only just 32 competitors. It's even less than 32. I'm not sure. I'm sure this is the actual competitors that are there. So this is an amazing book to actually start working on. Dr. Lee Diet Cookbook, and this was published in February. So this is selling massively. Dr. Lee Diet Cookbook. This is the same person. Avery J. Flynn. James White is not the same person. James White. Avery J. Flynn. Still in February, but this book is selling. It's selling. Dr. Lee's Diet Cookbook. Wow. Quick and easy Dr. Lee's Diet Cookbook. Dr. Lee's Diet Cookbook. So I've given you a title. If you like, you sleep on it. 44 results only. Let me write it down. I'm going to work on the book. I'll work on it before I share it on my channel. That's actually what I do. So I'll work on it, then maybe by next week some people will not be happy that I'm exposing this title, but people need to. I don't like holding this kind of things. Wow, that's 100 something thousand. Okay, let's continue. We have stumbled on the title. So the next thing I will do now is I'll go to Publisher Rocket to now after getting my keywords with Amazon on this their search bar, what people are searching for. I will now go to Publisher Rocket. On Publisher Rocket, there is a tool called Amazon Ads. I use this tool to get keywords for my ad, and I've already taught it in my video, so I don't think there is need to repeat it, right? So I've taught how to get keywords using Publisher Rocket on that video I sent to you. So everything I'm going to say will basically be the same thing. There's nothing else to you start a new project. They will ask you for the ISIN of your book. You will have uploaded the book you want to run ad on, obviously. Then you copy the ASIN number. Where is it again? ASIN, yeah. You copy it out. You copy the ASIN number, you paste it, you search for the book. The book will come out. They will also ask you you say that's my book, even though it's not my book. They'll ask you for the 7 backend keyword of your book. You input the 7 backend keywords, and then you have. So this is exactly what I did in that video, which I don't think there is need to repeat. So after that, I will come and put all the keywords by Publisher Rocket here, and then I'll add it. Right? I'll add it. Another thing I do, which I don't know if I've shared it on my channel, right? I don't know if I've shared it on my channel. Those keywords, all these keywords that you put here now, I can actually come and check their profitability one after the other. What I mean by profitability is how much of the search. Let's say I carry paranormal romance now, for example. That's after I've gotten all the keywords. So after I've got all the keywords, right? I can now decide to check their profitability and know the one I should remove, the one I should not remove. I will wait, let me put that ASIN number again here. This is reverse ASIN lookup. Let me put the ASIN number of that particular book. No, now this is what it shows. Okay, let me copy you again. Control C. So I get my keywords too using this reverse ASIN lookup. This reverse ASIN lookup gives me the keyword that is making any book. So any book that is a bestseller on Amazon, I can find out the particular keyword that is making that book rank and sell. See, these are the keywords this book is ranking for on Amazon. So I will now check their profitability. So as you can see, this book is actually making 8,000. I said 7,000, but from here now you can see it's making $8,000 and actually being searched. People are actually searching for this book, and the competition is good, low competition. So I will check the profitability of the keywords that I intend to use for my ad here. Like this one now, I will copy this. This one will definitely be in my ad because it has two green. All these ones like this, I will copy all of them. These ones that has green and orange, I will copy them and then I will include them on this ad here. How did I get them? By getting the 7 back-end keyword of a particular book that is doing very well, that I want to know the keywords that's making it sell. So I will copy the ASIN number of that particular keyword. I will run it. Amazon will tell me those keywords that is ranking that book. I will now check the one that is profitable and then copy it and then go and use it for my ad and just paste it here and add it, and they will all appear here. All right. In fact, before you put any keyword here, if I will advise you, before you put any keyword here, because what will make your book sell is not just the number of keywords you use to run the ads, is the profitability of each of those keywords. The profitability, right, of each of those keywords. So let me show you something. I don't usually do this. I don't want to do this before, but let me show it to you. You'll see what I did. Let me go to documents. Can you see my screen? All right, let me show you something. Amazon books, new KDP accounts, cookbooks. All right, so when I wanted to run ad on my 5 ingredients cookbook, first of all, I gathered all the keywords I could find on 5 ingredients. This cookbook is Mediterranean diet cookbook. Sorry, there's no it. I gathered all the keywords I could find on Mediterranean diet cookbook and I placed them in a particular notepad. So this is before I took them to this place here on Amazon. I put them on a particular folder, on a particular document, and then I started checking their profitability one after the other, even the author names, because if you check, you see some author names here. So after gathering all the keywords, both from Amazon website directly, both from Publisher Rocket, both from anywhere, I place them here, and then I will copy one of them. Let's say I copy this now. I will copy it, cardiovascular health cookbook. I will come to Amazon Publisher Rocket, go to keyword search, and check the profitability. I want to see how profitable is this particular book that I am actually running ads on. I will check. So you will see that this book actually has high number of searches, has low competition, is making this amount monthly. So I will not carry it and then go and use it for my ad and paste it here. Then I will add it. I was checking them one after the other. Because I knew it's not just about having 1 million keywords from different places. How profitable are these keywords? So I will check them before I use them for my ad. Then after I'm done, I will now go ahead to run my ad. I will come down here. I will still do the same thing here. Top of search. I will make sure this is dynamic B down only. I'll select dynamic B down only, and then I will increase this, change the name here. I will choose 13. This is 12, so I'll choose 13. No end dates. My budget will be 10. Then I'll click run ads. I'll click on run ads and my ads will start running. Right? So the third kind of ad, let me go back, let me cancel this. The third kind of ad I run is I target people's product. You can even target authors, but I target authors during the manual method. So for the product ad, I don't target authors. You know, when you come to manual, you see keyword targeting. I target authors inside of this keyword targeting. Then when it has to do with products, when it has to do with product targeting, usually you target books. You put ASIN numbers of books. You put ASIN numbers of books that are related to your book, individual products. So they'll ask you to put in ASIN numbers. You can enter lists. So Midnight Moon, these are suggested. This is Amazon is suggesting books for me. They're ASIN numbers that are related to my book. Remember I said don't use Amazon suggested bid. Use your custom bid. That's for this. We are on product targeting now already. We are done with keyword targeting. Product targeting now. So Amazon will suggest bid for you. Don't use Amazon suggested bid. Start with something low, then you can increase it instead of starting with something high, and then you are seeing clicks, no sales yet. Because some mad people will obviously click on your book without intending to buy. Especially your counterpart. Just as we are doing research now, some people can be doing research and see your book and want to go and check out your book. So you want to start with something very low and then gradually increase it. Some people, that if you are doing research on Amazon and you see a book that is sponsored, do not click on it. Do not click on the ad because you don't intend to buy it. So why you click? You are just costing that person more money, right? So what you don't want someone to do to you, don't do it to other people. So like this guy now that is sponsored here now, I could have just come and say, let me check out his book, but I will not do that. Instead, what I will do is I will copy his title. Instead of clicking on this ad, I will copy the title and then search it out, and his book will show. I will copy his title and then search it out instead of clicking on his ad and costing him money. I will go to Amazon website, Amazon this thing, and then search out the title of his book. I will search out the title of his book. So this book will show here now. I will not still click on it. I will right click and choose open a new tab. So that way I did not click on the ad. Right? So this is not, it's different from coming and clicking. So I can come and see the ad without actually clicking on it. So this is what I do. Instead of costing the author money without buying the book, I right click, open a new tab, and then see what I need to see about the book. So don't click on people's sponsored ad to avoid costing them money unnecessarily. So you add all the ASIN numbers of these books or the product themselves will appear here using the bid 0.11. all right. So Amazon will be targeting these products. So you can even search for a particular book, search by book title or ASIN, right? Or you can enter a list. So if you have enter ASIN separated by comma, space, or new line, all right. Publisher Rocket can also give you that particular option using Amazon ad, and I know I've taught it in that video, right? So using that my video, you can get, if you watch that video very well, you should be able to get products ASIN numbers that you can use. You can get product ASIN number that you can use and run your ads. You can get it using that my video that I talked about it. So after doing that, I will click on launch. I will come down here, choose down only. I'll increase this to, I'll change the time frame. Daily budget will be $10, and then I will launch my ads. So these are the 3 ads I will run for each book. So as I have 4 books here now, I will run 3 ads for each of the 4 books, and then I will monitor them after 1 week. The one that is doing very well will continue. Those ones are not doing very well, I will pause them. I will pause them. I will check if I need to do any changes to the keywords or delete it totally and start afresh, right? But if I don't jump up all them together, it will be difficult to stop one without affecting the rest. So that's the advantage of running the ads separately. You can know which one is actually giving your books more sales, and then you can continue running that particular ad. All right, so that is all. This is all my strategy that I use in running ads. So there is nothing else. There is no other hidden secret apart from how I get my keywords and then the type of ads I run. Like I've said, it's not ad that sell your book. Don't let anybody deceive you. Ad is not what will sell your book. It's your book that will sell your book, right? The keyword, if it's actually doing very well, we sell the book. Your description, your book cover, your A plus contents, your editorial reviews, all these things, once they're in place and your book is not still selling, it means that book is not on demand. If you have written a top-notch book, you have designed your cover is eye-catching, people cannot pass without looking at it. Your A plus content is top-notch, 100%. You got like 2 reviews, you have editorial reviews, and your book is not selling after running ads. It means that book is not in demand. Pause the ad, look for another book that is in demand and write and run ads on it. There's no magic. Amazon ad is not a magic one, right? It's not a magic. It's not what you would do and then you have $1,000 by itself. No. So that's just all that is. But if you follow everything I just did in this video, like I said, when it has to do with this keyword targeting, I told you what I do. I told you I check for my keywords even before I put them. I check their profitability with Publisher Rocket. That's actually my main secret, right? I don't just put. My goal is not to have 1,000 keywords total. My goal is to have, even if it's 100 profitable keywords that I can use to target on my book, that people are searching for, that are related to my book. I'm okay. Even if it's only 100, but I check with the Publisher Rocket. The keywords are on fire, low competition, is making a lot of sales on Amazon. I'm good. Even if it's only 100, I'm good. Your book will sell. It's not by having 1,000 keywords here. That's not what sells. That's not how to sell your book. Because you can have irrelevant keywords that will just be giving you impressions and just clicks with no sales. I've experienced that before. Alright, so with that, this will be the end of the class. If you have any questions, you can ask so that we'll round up and I can do other things.